Kessler and Newry for the Down Championship semi-final between Rostrevor and Bryansford. The two teams will read as follows. Rostrevor, Kieran Sloan, the netminder this afternoon. The full-back line, Paul McGee, Gary Farrell and Jarlath Farrell. The half-back line, Turlock Murphy, Sean Farrell and Dermot Mackin. The middle of the park, Martin Sherry and Jarlath Austin. The half-forward line, Finton McBreen, Aidan Cole at centre half-forward. Number 12, Eamon McConville. Full forward line is John Fagan, full forward Joseph Fagan. On top of the left, Sean Parr. The Bryansford team, Peter Travers, the netminder, and full back line, Jim McGurrian, Andrew Kane, John Cunningham. The half back line, Jared Morgan, Aidan Shields, centre half, and Brian McVeigh. Middle of the park is Brian Burns and Callum King. The half forward line, Chris Brannigan, Shane King, and Jared McGregor. The full forward line, Colin Kearney, Joseph Arend, and Connor Gribben. The referee is John Gribben from Clonduff. Two captains in the centre of the field, Brian Burns and Jarlath Austin. Two midfield men this afternoon, along with John A. Gribben, the referee. Very poor crowd, it has to be said, here this afternoon. Doesn't say much for Saturday evening for a championship semi-final. Although you'll probably find a bigger crowd at tomorrow night's semi-final. Bryansford will start the hottest of hot favourites this afternoon, and this will be their toughest opposition so far in the championship. Without any disrespect to Downpatrick and Shamrocks, Bryansford really haven't been tested. It was like training matches that I seen them playing against them teams. Rostrevor, they had a sort of a harder draw, so to speak, against my own club, Loughnane. They were down at half-time by 3 points and came back to win that game by a couple of points. So they've nothing to lose here this afternoon. That's Rostrevor. Bryansford, everything to lose. They haven't won the Down Championship from 1977. And it's hard to believe it's actually 26 years now since they've won it. Good championship side over the years, but this last 20 odd years or so just haven't seemed to put it together in the championship. John, that will strengthen their full forward line somewhat.
Please stand to attention for the playing of our national anthem or on the bench.
The semi-final about to get underway then. The first of the two semi-finals. Bryansford v Rostrevor. Rostrevor playing from right to left in this first half. John Gribben gets us underway. Jarlath Austin straight away down to his midfield colleague, Martin Sherry. Ball away at the far wing. Joe Fagan going for it, doesn't get it. Comes out now to Aidan Shields. And Aidan Shields penalised there for overplaying the ball. Aidan Cole, ball down away to the far side to the full forward, Joseph Fagan. He's a man inside him, Finty McBreen. Chance for Rostrevor to register here. McBreen, the shot going across the face. It's gone wide. A chance there for Rostrevor, and they'll have to take any chances that come their way this afternoon, especially against a team of Bryansford at the moment. Peter Travers, man in the yellow jersey this afternoon, with a kick out for the forward. Ball going towards the centre of the field. Brian Burns up there. Jared Morgan right-footed deep into the Rostrevor half. That's a good pick up. Shane King. This looks good for Bryansford. King with a shot. It looks good. It's curling in. It's going over the bar. Shane King, the scorer there, made it look very simple indeed. Sean Farrell, the Rostrevor centre half, will certainly have his hands full this afternoon with Shane King. Kieran Sloan seems to have the hair dyed a bright red for this match this afternoon. Matches the colour of his socks. That's the top of them. Quite a big man. I've seen him saving a point one day. That's hardly surprising to the size of him. That's a good kick out. Ball dropping once again the centre of the field. Jared Morgan is there. Picks up the loose ball and spreads the play to the far side, but that will trick harmlessly over the line at the far side. Line ball to Rostrevor. Fintan McBreen with a quick one. Finds Turlock Murphy. Turlock infield to Jarlath Austin. Jarlath decides to fist the ball up towards John Fagan. John Fagan sending it long. Now that's a dangerous ball over the top. Young Parr with it. That's a great turn there from Sean Parr. He's been surrounded. Jared Morgan. Jared coming up along the wing with the ball. Gets it to Aidan Shields. Shields infield. Great interception by young Aidan Cole there. Aidan Cole now. He's got a man outside him. That man is Dermot Mackin. And John Gribben says Dermot held the ball too long, and rightly so. That was a chance there for Rostrevor to create another opportunity. Showing a few early nerves out there, no doubt. They've nothing to lose, as I told you earlier. Peter Travers well out from his own net here. Ball will drop on the Rostrevor 45-metre line. And Callum King wins possession to Shane King. Shane King, that's a free with the ball lands. And that's going to be a booking there. Sean Farrell was going to get his name taken for that challenge. And indeed, Shane King, a handful to mark for the Rostrevor defence this afternoon. Got plenty of pace and can score with both feet. It's going to be the number 13, Colin Kearney. Chance to put Bryansford 2 points to the good. John Gribben telling to go back a bit here. And it goes over the bar. Colin Kearney the scorer. 2 points to nil in favour of Bryansford. 3 minutes. 3 minutes played in the first half. Rostrevor missing the services of Lloyd Power. Lloyd, of course, scored an excellent goal in the 1998 championship final. Aidan Shields going for it, ball broken down. Brian Burns. That's a good ball down the centre. Ball broken down. Who's got the break ball? It's Rostrevor. Jarlath Austin leaving it now to Marty Sherry. That's not a great ball from Marty, but nevertheless, Turlock Murphy gets it up the field. That's a field to Rostrevor in the 45-metre line. 2 points to nil. Dermot Mackin to take it. 45 metres out. Eamon Burns down in front of us here, shouting out instructions to the Bryansford men. It's gone wide, and that's another opportunity for Rostrevor. They've had 3 opportunities now and yet to register. Peter Travers took the kick out for Bryansford. Game yet to liven up, and crowd not really getting very excited so far in this game. Ball going down the centre once again. Callum King rising there with Jarlath Austin. That's a good ball out to Dermot Mackin. Ball in field, and luckily enough there for Bryansford, they were able to clear the ball. Joseph Ireland, and that's a free. Just down in front of us to our left here, and Brian Burns will take it on his own 45-metre line. 2-0 in favour of Bryansford so far. Points coming from Shane King and Colin Kearney. That's a great fetch there from young Farrell. Finds Jarlath Austin. Jarlath's foul down in front of us here. And there'll be a free to the Reds. Sean Farrell, the Rostrevor captain. Or sorry, I was going to say the captain. It's Jarlath Austin's the captain. Have we a blood sub coming on? No. The ball, that's what it is. That's a good ball in. Eamon McConville. Back out to Dermot Mackin. The long ball in. Sean Parr on his own here. A chance for young Parr. Back to Jarlath Austin. Back out to Sean Parr. They're throwing it about well, Rostrevor. John Fagan. Aidan Cole well blocked down by the Bryansford defence. Young John Fagan in there. But back now to Brian Burns. Brian Burns gets it out to Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan, 25 metres from his own goal. Comes in field with it. That's a good ball up towards Aidan Shields. Shields does well, but it goes out over the line. It's a line ball to Rostrevor. John Fagan in field too. Big Marty. Marty Sherry. Marty right-footed down the centre. Jarlath Austin, that's a good ball in field. John Fagan with it. Rostrevor running well here. That's a chance here for McBreen, and great blocking there from the forward. Still Fint McBreen. Out to John Fagan, but Jim McGarrian in there for Bryansford. Jared McCrickard up along the wing. Joseph Ireland, is it? Or John Cunningham rather. And surely he's held it too long. John Gribben says no, it's gone out over the line. A line ball. To Bryansford at the far side, 45 metres from their own goal. Brian McVeigh to take it. Gets the line pole out of the way. Referee taking the ball up some 80 yards. And that's a strange decision. Seen John doing that one other day, and never seen any other referees doing that. But it gives Bryansford a chance to increase their lead. It's gone over the bar. Chris Brannigan, the scorer there. And bit of indiscipline there from the Reds. That point literally put on a plate there for Chris Brannigan. A kick out from Kieran Sloan. Kieran away the far side of the field, and Brian Burns rising well there with Martin Sherry. Aidan Cole picks up the loose ball for Rostrevor down into the corner. Sean Parr, he looks dangerous when he gets possession. Back out Turlock Murphy. Turlock outfield towards Jarlath Austin. Jarlath Austin's fouled. Surely this must be Rostrevor's opportunity to register their first score, but they're going low. That's a free there. Straight in front of the goals. John Fagan. It's going to be Aidan Cole, is it? No, Dermot Mackin. And the referee takes it straight in front of the goals. There you have it, folks. Somebody says give them a penalty. Aidan Cole it is, and straight over the bar from Aidan. It's 3-1 in favour of Bryansford. John Gribben, is he going to have a word with Peter Travers here? He certainly is. He's telling him that he's in control of the game. Takes no nonsense whatsoever. Certainly, Rostrevor not being overawed by the occasion. But Bryansford yet really to open up. They've got 2 points from frees and 1 from play so far. Brian Burns and Marty Sherry rising. That's a good fetch there from Big Brian. Finds Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan, has he fouled in the process? He is. That'll be a free. Shane King, the centre half forward, to take it. Looking for his championship medal and down. Ah, that's well read by Dermot Mackin. Good ball to Sean Ford. Big Charlie Austin. Jarlath very near the sideline. He's fouled in the process. Down and unders here. He'll take the quick free himself. That's a good ball into young Fagan. That surely was a free there. The referee says no. Good play from Joseph Ireland. Callum King now to Aidan Shields. Aidan to Brian Burns. Brian down the centre. That's a good ball. Good play there from Colin Kearney to Jared McCrickard. Or Chris Bronigan rather. He's curling it in. It hasn't curled enough. It's gone wide. Good quick break there from Bryansford. Two points between the teams. 11.5 minutes played in the first half. Ball the way to the far wing this time, very near the sideline. It's gone out over the line. Jared McCrickard leaving it out there to Shane King to take this one. Shane King plays it short and towards Conor Gribben. Conor Gribben a chance for the score here. Bronigan has it. Looking. And John Gribben penalising Christopher Bronigan there for overholding the ball. Up towards Benton McBreen at the far side of the field for the Reds. Right-footed clearance. That's a good ball now. The ball sent long from Eamon McConville. The full forward, Joseph Fagan. And Joe Fagan had every opportunity to play the ball. He didn't so, and resulting in a free to Bryansford. The Bryansford defenders putting Rostrevor under pressure there. Rostrevor looking dangerous on the break, but they're not putting the scores on the board. Peter Travers, 3 points to 1. Ball dropping around the centre of the field. Jarlath Austin rising with Brian Burns. Martin Sherry in there, and it's young Aidan Cole. Sean Ford has it. Big Marty. Big strong man. But McBreen out to Sean Parr. Sean in field now. It's John Fagan. John Fagan. That's a lovely peach of a ball into Sean Parr. Sean Parr turns on Travers is there. Bread and butter for the keeper, that one. Bryansford tried to clear with Jim McCorian. Jared Morgan. This is Big Brian. Brian Burns. Aidan Shields. That's a good ball to Callum King. Joseph Ireland. Great play by Dermot Mackin, but Joseph Ireland still there. Shane King picked the ball clean to the ground. John Gribben. Is he going to have a word here with... He's going to have a word with young Fagan here. John Fagan been spoken to, and Jared Morgan. They're shaking hands, and referee will probably tell him to cool it down. That's all he's doing on this occasion. Sean Ford towards young Fagan. John, that is. John and Joe Fagan playing for Rostrevor this evening. Sean Parr calling for the ball. 3-2 Bryansford. That's good defending there from Jim McGarrian and Jared Morgan. Closed the man down, and he had no opportunity whatsoever of playing the ball there. 2 points between the teams. 14.5 minutes played in the first period. Jim McGarrian. That's a bad ball from Jim Ferry near the sideline down and unders here. Good field there by Brian Burns and Shane King. The Gary Owen will drop about the Rostrevor 45-metre line. That's a free. Sean Ford. Shane King to take it. 3 points to 1. He's going to go from the ground on this occasion. Ball dropping in towards Conor Gribben. Good play by Paul McGee. Coming out to the ball, young McGee. Does well, gets his other cornerback, Jarlath Ford. The ball needs to be cleared. Paul McGee with it. Does well. Marty Sherry. Big Marty. That's a good ball in field, and that's a bad hit. That's a bad hit from Brian Burns there. Brian will be spoken to by the referee. Sun coming out in Park Esler here in Newry. Very calm evening indeed. Plenty of empty seats in the seated area at the far side of the field. Marty Sherry and back on his feet, and we get on with proceedings. Sean Ford, but that's a bad ball in. Andrew Kane. That's a free. A free there. John Gribben penalising Andrew Kane, I think, for too many steps. Or was it John Cunningham? It was, number 16. Some of these players hard to pick out from this position. It's going to be Dermot Mackin. Dermot Mackin, he's about 40 metres out on the right. Ideal position for a left-footed kicker, but has he got the distance and the direction? Certainly got the distance, but the direction, once again. You need quality free takers either side of the field. Dermot has been narrowly wide on 2 occasions now. I think I'd prefer to see at this stage Rostrevor just about shading in possession terms, but they're not putting the scores on the board. Anytime Bryansford have come up the field, they've registered. Dropping ball there. Shane King gains possession. Left-footed clearance of Shane down the centre, but that's a bad ball. And Gary Ford finds Sean. Sean Ford, the long relieving clearance. That's a good ball in to Aidan Cole. Aidan Cole finds Eamon McConville. And that's a great block there. Bryansford, this defence doing very well. That's a free. The quick free from Jared Morgan. But he's give the ball away. Finty McBreen. Eamon McConville. Under 16 player, would you believe it, Eamon McConville. That's a good ball in now. Back out to young McConville. That's a brave looking ball in towards Travers. It's gone over the bar. That's a good score from Eamon McConville, the 16-year-old for Rostrevor there. Played well last Sunday night in the Down Minor final against Kilcoo, did Eamon McConville. He was playing in the middle of the field that evening. 1 point between the teams. First half. The kick out from Peter Travers, the sun in his eyes. Ball dropping right on the centre field line. It's broken down. John Fagan running for it. Gets it into his hands. John Fagan flicks it out, does well to find Aidan Cole. Back to Sean Ford. Sean Ford finds his captain. His captain is Jarlath. Jarlath Austin. And Jarlath, that is the worst pass you will do in quite a long time, my young man. But Rostrevor tried to gain back possession. The free to the forward. Joseph Ireland, the man that was fouled there. Jim McGarrian, the number 2 on his back to take it. 1 point between them. That's a great ball in field there. Big Brian. And Brian has held the ball too long. The Bryansford men have been blew up a few times now for overholding. 1 point between the teams. John Fagan down the centre. That's a good ball to his brother Joe. Brother Joe decides to go long. But once again, a bad ball there. And John Cunningham gets it out to Callum King. Aidan Shields coming away for Bryansford. Picked up now by Chris Brannigan. Very near the sideline is Chris. That was a throw ball there. No disrespect to Chris, but he threw that one. Chris Brannigan infield to Shane King. Shane King turns his man well. He's going on a run. Can he take the score? He's making his way into the Rostrevor area, but he's put it well wide as Shane King. Good build-up play there from Shane, but the end result not going in his favour there. 1 point between them as Kieran Sloan, real red scorched hair, with a kick out. Ball dropping around the centre. That's a great fetch from Big Brian. Brian Burns down the centre. It's a good ball in. A chance here now. Colin Kearney zooming on the goals. He gets the free on the 13-metre line. Gubber the column. Chance to put 2 between them once again. Straight in front of the goals with the left foot. And he puts it over the bar. 4 points to 2, the Ford lead. 22 minutes played in the first half. The difference really between the two teams, Bryansford taking their scoring opportunities, Rostrevor haven't so far in this game. They're evenly matched round the centre of the field, although Brian Burns has been slightly coming into this last few minutes. Aidan Shields, the centre half back, going back to retrieve possession for Bryansford. Gets the ball now into the number 7, Brian McVeigh. Jordan McCrickard crossfield ball to Jordan Morgan. That's a good ball inside. Conor Gribben. Conor Gribben finds Callum King. This is dangerous for Rostrevor. King with a shot, and he puts it wide. A rasping effort there from Callum King, the down minor midfielder this year. And Kieran Sloan was glad to see that go past his right-hand post there. 4 points to 2. Not a breeze here in Newry this evening, so we have no wind advantage whatsoever for either side. Aidan Cole wins possession and then loses it. That's a free to Rostrevor, straight in front of John Gribben there. Marty Sherry. Marty slows it right down. Tries to find Eamon McConville. McConville does well. Back to Marty Sherry. Marty does well. Can he get the score in? That's a brave looking effort from Marty. It's gone over the bar. That's a great score from the big man. Marty Sherry, the man that got Rostrevor to the championship final in 1998 with the injury time goal here in Newry. That was again Clonduff on that occasion, and they went on to beat Mewbridge in the final that day. Marty playing quite well around the centre of the field. 1 point between them. And certainly Bryansford not really looking like real hot favourites, as they say, but then, as I told you before, championship football, anything can happen. No such thing as favourites in my book in championship football. The ball dropping around the centre of the field. That's a great fetch there by Marty Sherry. Out to the right half back, Turlock Murphy, but Rostrevor do well to win possession. That's a free. Fintan McBreen. Eamon McConville, the man that was fouled there. He's doing quite well out in that half-forward line for Rostrevor. Rostrevor looking for the equalising score, but that's a bad pass. Jared Morgan intercepts well. Big Brian. Brian coming cross field. Finds Brian McVeigh. Brian Burns to Brian McVeigh. Jared Morgan over in the far wing this time. That's a good ball in field. Jared McCrickard, he's been well tackled by Turlock Murphy. That's a free. Free to Bryansford rather, and it's going to be Christopher Brannigan to take it. Christopher Brannigan, he's about 23 metres out in the left wing. Chance to put aside 2 points in front. He's got the distance. Has he got the direction? He certainly has. That's gone over the bar. Christopher Brannigan, the scorer. 5 points to 3 in favour of Bryansford. The Cooley Mountains in the backdrop here as we look out to Kieran Sloan. Two points between the team. That's a brave kick. There's 3 Bryansford men. The ball is broken down. Sean Farr, that's good play. Takes the return. Nice little ball into Aidan Cole. Aidan's going to be blew up if he doesn't get rid of the ball. Marty Sherry's got acres of space to gain possession for Rostrevor. Marty sends the long ball in there. The keeper comes. There's a chance here for Sean Parr. Is he going to take the point? He certainly is. Sean Parr, the scorer. That was a great ball in there from Marty Sherry, and goes to show you the high ball into the area certainly can pay dividends there. Marty Sherry's taking a knock. He's down. 5 points to 4. Rostrevor sticking closely to the Bryansford men. 1 between them. Certainly a 50-50 split around the middle of the park at the moment. Mickey Croney, Leo Smith on this side of the field. And we're back with Peter Travers, the Bryansford netminder. My memory serves me right, Bryansford had scored 4 points from frees this evening. And 1 from play from Shane King. I think that was the first score of the game. Rostrevor win possession, big Marty, and that's a bad pass. Rostrevor have made some dreadful passes here this afternoon. That's a good ball, but well read there by young McGee. And he's robbed here. Chance here for Bryansford. The ball in, but good covering there from Gary Farr. Marty Sherry. Marty's got men ahead of him. Ball coming cross field. Big Jarlath Austin. Now they're going to go long. Get it out to young Fagan. John, that is. John Fagan. Well, he put the high ball in. He's going past Aidan Shields. Cuts in field with it. To his brother Joe. Brother Joe, the long ball in towards the goals. Travers comes. There's a mix there. And it's picked up. Jim McCorian has it. Can Jim get the ball away? Brian Burns away to the far side of the field, and Jared McCrickard finds Callum King. The Ford do well, coming out of defence with it. Still King. The long ball forward to Jared McCrickard. Or Brian McVeigh it is rather. Finds Jared Morgan. 2 men go for him there. That's good tackling from Rostrevor. You have to play hard to get your free here, and eventually he does get his free.
There will be at least 2 additional minutes.
Paul McGee there, the man that held on to that ball. You definitely know there's 2 additional minutes. PA very loud there. Rostrevor now building from the back. The long ball from Turlock Murphy. The flick on. There was a chance for the flick on there. Aidan Shields is fouled. Shane King. Shane down the centre. Finds Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan, the long ball. And That looked like a free there. The cornerback, young McGee, Paul that is. John Fagan gaining possession out in front of us there. Good ball up the field. Jarlath Fard. That's better from Dermot Mackin. John cutting through and Dermot Mackin gains possession for Rostrevor. Still Dermot. And he gets his free. A chance for the equalising score here for Rostrevor. The Rostrevor supporters starting to get a bit excited, and suppose who can blame them. Their team playing quite well here against Bryansford this afternoon. Paul Duffin will be very happy with the Rostrevor's performance so far in this game. Bryansford certainly not playing as well as they have done in the past 2 rounds in the championship. Then the opposition is that bit stronger, has to be said. Downpatrick and Shamrock's not really testing Bryansford whatsoever. John Gribben looks at his watch and Aidan Cole, will this John Fagan back up on his feet, and it's going to be Aidan Cole down to our left here. Sun on his back. That's a brave effort from Aidan Cole. He puts it over the bar. They're level here in Park Esler and Newry. 5 points each. Very exciting, entertaining, closely contested first half. Football mightn't have been the top calibre, but it's close. Everything to play for in the second period, no doubt. Peter Travers. 32 minutes played, and John Gribben blows the half-time whistle. So as the players leave the field here in Park Esler, it's Rostrevor 5 points, it's Bryansford 5 points. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes time for the second half. Start the second half here in Park Esler as the sun starts to set behind us. John Gribben, the centre of the field. No changes that I can see. John Gribben checking the watch. Everything to play for this second half, and no doubt both managers will have talked long and hard to their teams at the half-time break. Jarlath Austin straight away wins possession for Rostrevor. Big Marty Sherry, the long ball into the corner. Good play from Johnny McGarrian there. Or Johnny Cunningham rather, but Rostrevor won it back. John Fagan, that's a good ball in. Ball coming across, a chance for the goal. McConville with McBreen, the shot, it's a goal. Oh, it's not, it's a 45. That was a great block there. Fintan McBreen, I think it was, the chance. That was a let off for Bryansford. Somebody got a hand to it. A gilt-edged chance there. Good build-up play from Rostrevor. The ball coming across, caught out the Bryansford defence, but they managed to get a hand or a paw or something to it. The long ball in once again. That's well held by the full forward, Joseph Fagan. Tight angle. Still kept in play, Sean Parr. Sean Parr coming out, finds Dermot Mackin. Dermot Mackin heading in and towards the goals. Flicks it out, but that was a bad ball out, and Jared Morgan intercepts for Bryansford. Jared Morgan away to the far side of the field. Callum King. And that was an easy free there. John Gribben. He's going to hop this ball, is he? I think that was the way Callum King went down there, probably. Bryansford win back to play. Aidan Shields back to Jared Morgan. He's had a good game for the forward. That's a good ball now. What? They lose out. Rostrevor. Marty Sherry gains possession. And they're going for that short pass and they're getting robbed. Once again, Callum King wins it out. Shane King down the centre. That's a good ball in. Chance for Colm Kearney here to put the forward in front. Kearney the shot. It's gone all the way over the bar. That's a great score. But it come from a Rostrevor mistake down and under his hair. Tending to overplay the ball. This short passing instead of the more direct ball in could pay better dividends. Left wing. Kieran Sloan, the sun in his eyes, the big man with this kick out now. 6 points to 5, rather, I should say. Ball broken down. There's a tussle for it. It's Brian Burns, is it? And he's fouled, the big man. Starting to stomp his authority on it. Away to the far side of the field. Conor Gribben out there with Paul McGee. It looks as if it's gone wide. No, it's not. Still in play. Jarlath Ford, but he loses out. And well tackled. And wins a free. Chance for Colm Kearney to put aside 2 points in front. Six to 5. That looks good. It's come off the woodwork. A chance for the score. It's gone over the bar. Conor Gribben and the Bryansford forward was very alert there to that ball coming off the post. 2 between them here in Newry. Kieran Sloan has adorned the sun visor. That's some kicking. Drop about 55 metres out. Marty Sherry in there. That's a free. Dermot Mackin, the man that was fouled. A free to Rostrevor. Will they get the ball in quick? Their forward line looks pretty dangerous. Marty Sherry has the long ball in. Eamon McConville gains possession. Back in now to Sean Parr. Heading in on the goal. Sean Parr, that's a great score from the young man. He played for the Miners last Sunday, as I told you earlier. That's an excellent opportunist point there from Sean Parr. 1 point between them once again. 5 minutes into the second half here in Newry. The kick out for Peter Travers. 1 between them. 7 to 6. The kick out away to the far side of the field from Peter Travers this time. Good fetch there from Joseph Byrne, but he loses out. Sean Ford. But once again, that final pass. And Bryansford come away with a Shane King at the far side of the field. That's a good ball infield. The quick one. Well held by the number 10. That's a free. Christopher Brannigan. It's going to be Colm Kearney to take it. Once again to put 2 between them. Colm Kearney. That one has gone wide. A let off there for Rostrevor. The single point between them. Kieran Sloan once again placing the ball for the kick out for the Reds. They trail by a single point. Kieran Sloan kicking out the ball away the far side this time. Well picked by Joseph Ireland. Flicks it to Shane King. Shane King making progress up along that far side. Decides to go with the left peg. In towards Jared McCrickard. It's gone wide. Bryansford, 2 wides in quick succession here. Seven minutes gone in the second period. And once again, Kieran Sloan with the kick out. Ball dropping about 55 metres out. Good play. Joseph Ireland does well to Shane King. This looks promising. Shane King cutting through, goes to the goal. Oh, a great stop from the keeper. And Turlock Murphy is there. Big Kieran spread himself well to deny Shane King, and Turlock puts it out over the line. A line ball. That was a good stop from the big man. Looked to have goal writ all over it from Shane King there. Christopher Branigan to hit this one. Right out on the sideline. 22 metres out. That's a brave effort. Has it curled enough? It's tailing to the right. Bit of pushing in there, and free out to Rostrevor. Man down injured, and looks like Marty Sherry from this position. Marty Sherry back in his defence there. Certainly, if there's only a point or two at the finish, Rostrevor could regret that golden opportunity they had for a goal in the first minute it was of the second half. And opportunities of goals don't come that often in championship games, especially with the defences playing so tightly these times. Ball will drop round the centre of the field, and Aidan Shields breaks it down, but Sean Farr, the other centre half, gets it to big Marty. Marty the ball over the top. Jared Morgan's in there, and that's a good flick down to Brian McVeigh. But it's Dermot Mackin picking up the loose ball. He's got men ahead of him. Still Dermot Mackin. Sean Parr won't get that ball. It's out over the line. And that's another opportunity. Went a begging there. The ball in field. Callum King gets it back to the big man, Big Brian. Christopher Branigan slipped there. Well picked up by Colm Kearney. Kearney throws one dummy and flicks the ball inside to Christopher Branigan. Chris Branigan, that's a good ball in field. The free in. Straight in front of the goals, and once again, it looked like Dermot Mackin there in the discipline. You cannot talk back to this referee whatsoever, or you'll be punished. Very simple instructions indeed. Say nothing to the referees. Will you agree or disagree? The Sun playing havoc with the Rostrevor defenders in the second half. Chris Branigan, he's going to hit it out of his hands, and he puts it over the bar. Straight in front of the goals there. He couldn't miss that one. And you see the old scoreboard that tells you Bryansford now 8 points, it's Rostrevor 6.
For Niall Farrell replaces number 15, Sean Parr.
Niall Farr replacing Sean Parr. The kick out, Kieran Sloan. Ball coming out towards us here. That's a free there. Fintan McBreen fouled out in front of us. Turlock Murphy. John Fagan running onto it. Brian McVeigh picks up the loose ball. Rostrevor trying to regain possession. That's a hot ball, is it? No, touch on the ground. Brian Burns. Ball down the centre this time. That's a good ball to Kearney. That's a free out to Rostrevor. Gary Farr down the centre. Picked up by Charlie. Charlie Austin now the long ball this time. Switching wings. But once again, good covering from Aidan Shields going up along in front of us here. Good ball into Kearney. And hard tackling there. Gary Farr has come out the worst of that one. Sean Gribben. Breaking the play at the moment now. Continue here. Very sheepishly trying to move away, but not looking good for him at the moment. No. He's going to try and run it off, but referee John Gribben. And Gary's going to come off here, getting a rousing reception from the crowd. Sub will come on.
Replaces number 3, Gary Farrell.
Aidan Cousins coming on. Trevor team. Minor. The ball will be hopped. Well held in there. Brian Burns. Don't quite know what that was for. Christopher Brannigan, he'll have a go at putting aside 3 points in front now. That's all the way from Christopher Brannigan. A great score there. Great man at hitting these frees out of the hands. 3 between them now. Rostrevor really need to win a few balls around the centre of the field. Brian Burns and Callum King have been dominating this second half. Rostrevor, very few attacks, it has to be said. That's some kicking from the big man, nevertheless. Ball will break for Bryansford. Joseph Aaron gets it out now. Long ball in towards Kearney. He has it. This could be a goal on here. It must be. Takes the shot. He's put it wide. There's another man down. Gary Farr still going up and down this line. Is he going to come on again? The kick out, Kieran Sloan. Certainly action not as good as the first half. Marty Sherry feeling well on the 45-metre line. Fenton McBreen. Well intercepted, Jared McCrickard. And that's a push, that's a free in. Straight in front of the goals. And most of Bryansford's scores have come from frees. They've had a couple of points from play, but most of them all have been from frees this afternoon. So anybody that's watching tells you don't foul Bryansford inside the 45-metre line or you'll be punished. Christopher Bronigan, he looks good on these, and certainly there's an example of it. Rostrevor are sort of the architects of their own downfall with this short pass and going astray. They're not finding their men. And Bryansford are punishing them on the scoreboard. 4 points between them now. As Kieran Sloan prefers to take the 20-metre kick. Drop out in front of us here. Martin Sherry goes for it, doesn't get it. It's very near the sideline. It's over the line. Line ball to Rostrevor. Brian McVeigh couldn't succeed in keeping the ball in play, and Marty Sherry is certainly in a hurry to get on with the proceedings here. Picked up by Joseph Fagan. The ball over the top. Dermot Mackin in there. Dermot Mackin has it. Dermot Mackin, oh, what a goal from Dermot Mackin! The direct ball. He made space for himself and he's put it away. There's only a point between them. What an excellent score from Dermot Mackin there. 10 points to 1-6. Just when you thought Rostrevor were starting to go out of it, they've surprised us all again up here in the commentary position, and there's only one between them. I've told you before, and I keep saying it, the direct ball, the long ball in the short passing game, I don't like it, the crowd don't like it, and to me, the direct ball in certainly pays more dividends. Rostrevor and Torlock Murphy loses possession. Shane King. It's Jared McCrickard. He's on a run. He flicks the ball in. And once again, they're dropping it here like flies. Rostrevor try to gain possession. They do. Ball coming out now to Charlotte Austin. What a game we have in our hands now. Way to the far side, Eamon McConville. Will he get the ball in long? It's a long ball in towards Dermot Mackin. The break ball, but Bryansford, to their credit, Aidan Shields gets it to Callum King. Callum King down the centre. Oh, look at the space this man has. Chris Bronigan. Cutting through. A chance for the goal. The keeper has committed himself. Picked clean of the ground there. Joseph Ireland. Good blocking. Good closing down. Joseph gets the high ball in. Very near the sideline. It's kept in play. Conor Gribben. Conor Gribben going through. A short pass inside. Colin Kearney, that's a good effort. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. I make it 25 minutes gone the second half, 5 to go, but there at least must be at 8 or 9 minutes of injury time, and there's everything to play for. There's and the scoreboard says there's 2 points. I only think there's 1. What have we got? 10-9. Yes, we're back to 10-9. 3 men going for the 1 ball. That's young McGee. Paul McGee, that is. To Marty. Marty Sherry to his captain. His captain is Jarlath Austin. And once again, the long ball down the centre. There he is. The evergreen, Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan to young McCrickard. G. Morgan takes the return pass. Slips it up to Shane King. Shane King being tackled there by Sean Ford. Shane King throws 1 dummy. Throws 2 dummies. Is he going to throw a third one? He gets his free. 45 metres out. Christopher Bronigan's going to have a go from distance here. Picks his mark. Crouches down low to hit them. Quite a unique style. Has he got the distance? It's gone wide. Good effort there, but just tailed. Well, I don't know what that was for, but Jarlath Ford was outside the 20-metre line, I think. Referee must have been ready or something. 10 points to 1-6. 1 point between them. Kieran Sloan. The broken ball. It's Jared McCrickard running onto it. Jared going up along the wing, cutting inside as he won the free. Christopher Brannigan, it looks good, it's got over the bar. Christopher Brannigan, the scorer. 2 points between them. Christopher Brannigan has certainly had a good second half here in Newry. The kick out from Kieran Sloan. Sun has gone down now. No excuses for the sun blinding you. Kieran Sloan out towards us here. It'll drop about the centre field line. Bit of pushing there. Bryansford win possession. Big Brian. Brian, the long searching ball in towards the goals. It's broken out. Who will win it? Jarlath Austin coming. Brian Burns wins it. Shane King. Shane King goes short. Finds Kearney. Throws a dummy. Ah, it's a brilliant score from Kearney, is it? Yes, it is. Colm Kearney, the scorer. Colm Kearney and Christopher Brannigan have scored most of the Bryansford points between them here this afternoon. That was an excellent effort there. 3 points between the teams. Are Bryansford heading for the championship final? Or can Rostrevor come back? Kieran Sloan. Jarlath Austin, that's a great fetch, but he's dropped it. Martin Sherry is there. Martin's fouled and there's a free. They hit the ball quick, Rostrevor, but good covering there from Jim McGorian, and finds Jared Morgan out to Johnny Cunningham at the far side of the field. Johnny Cunningham's fouled. Martin Sherry been spoken to.
There will be at least 8 additional minutes at the end of the second half. That's 8 additional minutes.
There you have it, folks. At least 8. Well, I make it now 30 minutes on my watch, so we've still 8 minutes left, roughly. And we're away at the far side of the field now. It's Peter Travers. The long ball from Peter. That's well held in there. Rostrevor building now with Sean Ford. Number 17 been spoken to there. Joseph Ireland. Rostrevor need the ball in long. Can they? Oh, that's a great fetch by Aidan Shields. Finds Joseph Ireland. Played for Down Miners this year. And there he is again, that man Kearney. He's got Colm King with him. Crowd looking for too long. And the Rostrevor defenders haven't learnt. They're fouling. And indeed, how can you teach defenders how to tackle without fouling? It certainly is a hard job to do.
Substitution on the Rostrevor team. Number 3, Gary Farrell, will replace number 12, Eamon McConville.
Gary Farrell back on for the second time. This is going to put 4 between them. Straight in front of the goals, Christopher Brannigan. Takes the shot and he puts it over the bar. No mistake from Christopher. 4 points between them. Rostrevor need that goal once again if they're going to have any bearing on this match. They need the long ball. But Bryansford have had most of the possession in this second half, it has to be said. Oh, that's a great fetch out there by the number 24, Niall Farr. Well read. Shane King sending the ball out towards us. Brian McVeigh. Well intercepted. Fintan McBreen. That's a good ball there for Dermot Mackin to chase. Will he get there? Jared Morgan will get there ahead of him. It's gone wide. The free out. Peter Travers. Peter Travers, the long ball out in front of us here. Picked up by Paul McGee. Ball away to the far side of the field. Jarlath Farrell has it. Johnny Cunningham going to tackle him. But it's kept in play by Jim McGarrian. Johnny Cunningham finds Joseph Ireland. Good play from the forward up along the wing. Conor Gribben gains possession. Some 50 odd metres out. That's a free. And a lot of players tend to, when they're fouled now, go down and stay down, and certainly not good for the game. Kills a bit of time, but back on his feet again. This water works wonders, I can tell you. Surely he was fouled, deserved his free, got his free, but making it look worse than it was. Shane King, that's a dangerous ball in towards the penalty area. Oh, the shot! It's gone wide. They were looking for a penalty kick there. Referee says no. Now, Gary Farrell, what a man to be fairly fit to walk off the field, but this time Gary's pass not that very effective. But credit to him for coming back on again, very committed to his team. The ball in, Conor Gribben. Conor Gribben the shot, and Conor Gribben the point. 5 between them now, and Bryansford look to be making their way into the championship final. Ball picked up by Aidan Cousins, very near the sideline. Back to young Aidan Cousins. That's a pull back, that's a booking. Conor Gribben been spoken to. Sean Farrell. Sean Farrell left-footed. Ball dropping about 20 metres out. It's broke down. Jarlath Farrell has it. That's a free in. A quick free. Dermot Mackin. Still time yet for Rostrevor. They really need goals. They're 5 points down. That's gone over the bar. 14 points to 1-7. 4 points between them. I make it about 2 minutes left, possibly. Rostrevor 4 behind. They need a win possession here. Marty Sherry wins it. The long ball from Marty down the centre. But Aidan Shields comes out and does well to field it. Jared McCrickard. Jared McCrickard too. Johnny Cunningham. That's a good ball. Takes the return from Aidan Shields. Can Cunningham get a score? He certainly deserves it after this run. Conor Gribben. Conor Gribben, the end swinger. It's gone wide. Bryansford looking to be going through here. And they play either the Bridge or Castlewellan. And what a final it would be. the other teams getting through to play Bryansford. The fancy teams of the championship have made it through, it looks like. That's the full back with it, Andrew Kane. But Rostrevor regain it, and it comes back across to Charlie. Charlie Austin. That's a good ball. Charlie Farr. Can they get the ball in high? Fintan McBreen, they need the goal. Dermot Magan. The high ball in, and a great fetch in there from Joseph Ireland. The ball cleared, not very far. They're implanted in the Rostrevor half. It's Marty Sherry. Marty Sherry. The ball in. That's well held. Dermot Magan, he's going to go low. That's a foot block. Is he going to put it over? Dermot Magan goes for the goal, and it's cleared by Brian Burns. Marty Sherry has it. The ball to the centre half, Sean Farr. It's very near the end line. Travers is out there, gets it to Jared Morgan. Jared Morgan. Back out to Johnny Cunningham, and there indeed it is. Bryansford have done it. They have reached the Down Championship final. In 2 weeks' time, they would play either Meowbridge or Castlewellan. Final scoreline, 4 points between them, 14-1-7. And certainly Rostrevor did put it up to Bryansford for long periods in the game. They were level at half time. They got them back to a point after that Dermot Macan goal. But Bryansford's strength just proving too much for Rostrevor in the end. 4 between them. We'll see you soon here from Newry. It's goodbye.